Welcome to another video of our beloved Chelsea. I expected to get up today and hear the news of our coach's dismissal, but in my opinion the defeats were still not enough for the change. As usual, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications and like. Another trip to the northwest for Chelsea and another long journey home to bask in defeat. The Blues have gone 9 games without a clean sheet following the defeat to Everton and will come away with little positive to stay. The statistics do not make for pretty reading for Mauricio Pochettino and Chelsea. The West London side have now lost 7 times this term in the Premier League and have recorded 39 points in as many league matches over the course of 2023. Little at the moment screams progress. If it is Chelsea's final trip to Goodison Park before they move on to pastures new, the Blues can be relieved having lost 5 of their last 6 matches at the ground. There are few fond memories there in recent years. Pochettino will be tasked with starting to form some good times to look back upon. Having dropped to 12th thanks to goals from Abdoulaye Doucouré and Lewis Dobbin, there is little time to waste in producing them. Chelsea now sit 14 points away from the top 4 and 10 clear of the bottom 3. There has been a familiar refrain from Pochettino throughout this season, Newcastle and Manchester United aside, that Chelsea have deserved more from their defeats. It was the same following the game on Sunday, though Pochettino probably cut a more frustrated figure on this occasion. Chelsea's boss did not seem pleased with the quality or consistency of chances the Blues managed to create, or the quality of the finishes when they did. As he put it in the aftermath, if you don't score goals it is difficult to win games. There remains potential in such positions, but it is not a currency Chelsea can currently deal in should they want their spending to result in European football. For now, mid-table mediocrity awaits as the Premier League nears the halfway mark of the season. Sean Dyche did not directly contradict Pochettino's assertion that Chelsea had been the better side, but perhaps summed up best what the difference between the teams was, and what the Blues have lacked. He said, "Very good team, better in some ways, kept the ball, he's a top manager, I wouldn't dispute his opinion, but you've got to find ways of winning, that's the pleasing thing for me." The Toffees boss believes Chelsea's malaise will not last, however. I think they'll be a top side again because they have a top manager and have some top players. It appears Chelsea's inability to create chances and convert them reached the point of breaking the straw in the camel's back at Goodison Park. Pochettino wants answers, and it does not appear that he believes he currently has them at his disposal. Where the 51-year-old has been coy around any transfer market prospects since the last window closed, he was unequivocal on Sunday evening about the prospect of Chelsea needing some help. The possibility of an addition he posed would suggest how close the expectation and reality of the team could become. He said, "I think it's about to improve. We were talking after nearly 4 or 5 months, or 16 games, it's about to assess. We were not able today with all of the chances we had. We need to score if we want to win the game and we want to be in a different position in the table." Crucially, the Blues boss appeared to put some responsibility on those above him in Chelsea's hierarchy. He added, "After 5 months, we need to check that as the reality. If we do not receive enough, maybe we need to do something, some movement that is a thing to analyze with the sporting director, the owner, and to change the dynamic and to improve in the second part of the season because we need to be more aggressive." Pochettino's involvement in summer acquisitions was muted given that he did not start work with the club until July. Plans were made in advance of his arrival and he accepted the project as it was. Since then, the former Spurs and PSG boss has suggested he will have more influence as he became more familiar and congruent with the Chelsea setup. It seems that moment has come where Pochettino is making his feelings known. Sunday was another afternoon where Christopher Nkunku did not make his competitive debut for the Blues. For someone who has yet to feature, the pressure is creeping up on the Frenchman to save Chelsea's season. His absence, having picked up an injury in Chelsea's final summer friendly, of course was detrimental to Pochettino's tactical plans coming into the season and increased the burden on the likes of Nicholas Jackson to deliver goals. It has also made it difficult to understand and assess what Chelsea may need in the January transfer window versus the issues that Nkunku could solve. It seems a long time since Newcastle was a possibility for the 26-year-old's return, and surely the former RB Leipzig star will be gradually phased in so as to take no risk. Soon is still the prognosis for the star who has spent some time training with the first team of late. Pochettino said ahead of the game, "We will see. The last step is always the most difficult thing. Christopher Nkunku and Romeo Lavia are so close, but at the same time we had a small delay, but we hope that they can be involved soon." Excuses don't cut the mustard, but it is just one of many reasons why things have not been ideal.